Doesn't get the zone. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Standing in now, Daniel Descalso. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. That's 3-1 now.
You can bet they'd love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Base is empty here with nobody out. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping in now, Taijuan Walker. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Harper coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Depot takes it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks come back to tie it on this solo home run. We played 2.5, all even now at 1-1. Stepping up now, Johnny Layton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Fielder, Johnny Layton.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here's Descalzo at second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first down.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
In now for Washington, Adam Eaton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Eaton handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first baseline? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Walker gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in game 2. All tied at 1-1. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
Shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Now here it comes. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Now the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Jake Lamb standing in now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
The 1-1. This is pulled into right. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
In now, David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Montero's got it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Three and 0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So striding in, Howie Kendrick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 taken, strike 1 outside corner. Zimmerman over at second. Rendon on at first with nobody out. To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Into the box now, Wilmer Depot. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The catcher, number 14, Miguel Montero.
Standing in, Miguel Montero. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Walker gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Nationals lead it 4-2. So striding forward now, Steven Souza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. It's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. And he lays off for ball 1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Drilled right back up the middle. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Daniel Descalso.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Daniel Descalso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 4-2. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Johnny Layton. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Layton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Split-fingered fastball there inside, 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
One away now. Here's Adam Eaton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
1-2 now to Adam Eaton. 4 runs, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
2 out, nobody on. Full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Walker steps into his windup. Here comes the 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Descalzo on the grass. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Yasmani Tomas will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Hit out towards second. And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Strasburg with a check at first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing and a ball pulled softly out toward right. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
How about it?
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Jake Lamb standing in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sent toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Still down by a count of 4-2. Randall Delgado enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Randall Delgado.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Peralta. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2. Ball 2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. 3-2 pitch. He's up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Rendon stands at second with 2 gone. On, he pops it up. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but foul. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-2. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th now in game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in, David Peralta, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Popped him up. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Steven Souza.
Up next for Arizona, Steven Souza. No hits to this point. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 5, Alex Avila.
At the plate, Alex Avila. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Sets the target low here and it misses 1-1.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
Strasburg on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Now at the plate, Daniel Descalso. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Left side, but well foul. Here's another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Madsen is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Matt Reynolds is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Jeremy Hazelbaker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knot right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Descalso rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital, and we are tied 4-4. Brad Boxberger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brad Boxberger.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero.
Leading
He's
off for the
0 for
Nationals.
1 thus far.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now. The 0-2 pitch. Misses. That's ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. The pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Johnny Layton, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1, and it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Souza is under it, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Score remains tied at 4. Sammy Solis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Sammy Solis.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
The batter, third baseman.
Tie ball game. 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starting pitchers. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Lamb. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. A ball and a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 3-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, David Peralta. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Solis, a Minnesota-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now the relay home. The tag, and he's safe. And they have taken the lead here in game 2.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Steven Souza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Doolittle.
Alex Avila will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he'll snap one over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
And there's ball 1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
1-2 now. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Descalso behind 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Missed with a slider. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line towards center field. Eaton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Nationals 4. Mark Madsen is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 29.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Fernando Salas will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Nick Ahmed will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's lifted the other way out to left. Souza has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for Washington, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now in his career matchups with Fernando Salas. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Salas typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake-bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Now the 2-0. Is a strike called on the outer part of the zone. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Anthony Rendon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Another full count offering on its way. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon. Two balls and a strike now. A runner on first with 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Diamondbacks 5 and the Nationals 4. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Joaquin Benoit is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Adams is into the ballgame as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. Digging in, Nick Ahmed will be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Tapped down the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, A.J. Pollock singled homer run in his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
There he goes. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Ahmed leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Two outs here with a runner at third. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
still at 1-2.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head into their final set of swings. One left for Arizona. They lead it 5-4. Archie Bradley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
25, Archie Bradley.
Standing in, Matt Adams. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Souza. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batter, shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
Digging in, Wilmer Defoe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Baseball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
3-1 to him now. Lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. From the stretch. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And there's no better time. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4 the final tally. The Arizona Diamondbacks even up this league championship series at 1 game apiece. Brad Boxberger gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.